Derek S. via email has a 2010 GTI with 110,000 miles on it. The issue in question started happening at about 80,000 miles and manifested itself with a prolonged cranking of the starter motor. One symptom that I noticed was that I no longer heard the fuel pump priming upon opening the driver's door. Shortly thereafter, on occasion, both when the car is warm and cold, it would stumble and seemingly misfire as the engine fired upon starting. It has also done this and completely stalled out. Other times, it naturally corrects after a few seconds. This was about a year ago, and it's been exhibiting these symptoms ever since. There have been no codes thrown, my dealer tells me they can't replicate it, and my Indy mechanic looked at a few things, including the wiring connections through the driver's side door, but did not notice anything amiss. The Indy mechanic has recognized the longer crank time, but we have not been able to replicate the rough starts while I've been at the shop. I have a feeling that this is related to a fuel pump, possibly the in-tank unit. I have searched around various forums and a few people have stated similar issues, but I have yet to see a true resolution. I would love to hear your thoughts and or see a video outlining what causes this and how to fix it.
Derek, on the 2010 GTI, if you're having issues related to the fuel pump not priming, just for anybody who's not aware, on most VWs since probably Mark IV, whenever you would either open the door or most cars, even when you unlock them, the fuel pump will turn on to send fuel to the vehicle so it's easier to start. If you're not getting fuel pump priming, you either likely have one of three issues. You either have an electrical fuel pump problem with the one in the tank, you have a control module issue because the fuel pump does have a control module on it, or you have a door latch issue which makes the vehicle not know when the door is being opened. Now that could cause that same issue, so you want to first maybe take a look at the door latch and say, okay, are we having an issue with the door latch? Do the lights not turn on, or does the vehicle not register when the door is opening or closing? Because that Mark 6 should show you when the door opens, the dome lights would come on, anything like that would happen. Now, assuming that the door latch is fine, you're going to have an issue with either the fuel pump or the control module. Now, determining which one is going to require a lot more diagnosis, which we can't really give you advice on, so you might have to either bring it to somebody to have them diagnose it, or you may want to just start with the least expensive, which I believe is the fuel pump control module. We'll put a link to it in the description, and replace that first, see if it addresses your issue, and go from there. Depending on if you want to have it properly diagnosed or not, it may be more cost effective to just replace it and see if it takes care of your issue. Hopefully that works out for you. Let us know.